So let's talk about Ravintsara essential oil. It's the product of the month. And if you're ever wondering how to find out what the promos are for the month, we're talking about doTERRA here. Go on doTERRA.com, and right at the top of the screen, there's a search bar. And you just type in promotions and hit that magnifying thingy, and then click other. And there's on the left, it'll say article promotions. So that takes you directly to the promotions page. And there you can view exactly what the promotions are. So I've done that. I did that, but I had to restart my computer a few times. So let me do it again. And I'm just going to go through. I just type in doTERRA promotions. You can Google doTERRA promotions. It'll take you right to that page, or you can go on doTERRA.com. Okay. So the first thing I see is reach for relief. So this March, for the whole month, new customers. So if you're already enrolled, this doesn't apply to you. If you've been thinking about enrolling and you want to know what the deals are this month, if you order a minimum of 150 PV, that's product value, then you receive a free deep blue 5 ml. So that's the small bottle. It's like this size. And the full size deep blue rub for free. My deep blue rub has disappeared. So I can't show you. It's a 4 ml, it's the same full size of the deep blue rub. And so that's over $60 in product that you get for free when you enroll with a minimum of 150. Okay, so that's what that promo is. And then the product of the month, Ravensara, that's the one we're going to talk about. Now this is free when you place a loyalty order of 125 PV before March the 15th. You get a free 5 ml size bottle of Ravensara, okay? I'm going to talk all about that. And then lastly, there's 10% off turmeric essential oil. And that's the full 15 ml size. So if you're ever wondering, the 5 ml comes with 85 drops and the 15 ml comes with 250 drops. It's approximate. And so that's the difference in size and how much you get. So, okay, get on into it. I'm going to tell you all about using Ravensara. So because turmeric is the 10% off, let me talk about turmeric briefly. I think I recently did a training on turmeric, and I will talk more about it. Okay, wait, where am I? What am I looking for here? Okay, so there's a recipe that I just posted for a, hold on, a turmeric face mask. So turmeric is wonderful for the skin. Why am I not seeing? Okay, it's you can take it internally, you can use it aromatically, and you can use it topically. Now the essential oil is not the same as the herb. So with the turmeric root, the oil and the herb come from 2 different places. And the herb on its own, I've talked a lot about the turmeric capsules. That's where I've talked a lot about this. The capsules that doTERRA has both the oil and the root in there. And that's to increase the benefits of taking the herb, because the herb has a lot of benefits too. But it's fat soluble, meaning that it has to be taken with a fat in order for our bodies to get the benefits. Otherwise, our bodies aren't using most of that herb. And so we always want to take it with a fat, or you can take it with something like black pepper. And so the capsule has the herb and the oil. So the essential oil is what's on sale, and it comes in the 15 ml bottle. Okay, so how can you use it? So you can take it internally for healthy nervous and cellular function. You can combine it with deep blue and copaiba to soothe the sore, tired muscles. You can use it for cooking. Anything you use turmeric for, you can use the oil for. You can make a tea like a turmeric latte, or that golden milk is another recipe. You can take internally for metabolic support. It's in the skinny jeans recipe. I know I've posted that. You can make a face mask. And so I have a recipe for that. I'm going to show you. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of flour, rice flour, or ground oats, 3 tablespoons of yogurt. I just posted this in the Facebook group, so you can refer to it. A few drops of honey, and then 3 to 5 drops of turmeric. So you're going to mix it and create a paste. And then you're going to apply a thin layer to your face and let it dry for 20 minutes. And then rinse and scrub to remove the paste, and then finish with a moisturizer. So I have to tell you, I did something really silly. I used the turmeric herb on my face. Oh my gosh. I had orange everywhere. I had it all over my hands, and then everything I touched, it stained orange. So stick with the oil for the face mask. Okay. Let's see. What else? So you can inhale it directly from your cupped hands. You can take it internally to promote healthy immune function. You can diffuse it with wild orange and clove, antioxidant. Apply to the bottom of the feet to support circulation. Okay, so there's some uses for turmeric essential oil. Check the group this month, and I will post more recipes for you. Okay, so let's get to Ravensara. So what I wanted to focus on, and that's because most of us don't know about Ravensara because it's not an essential oil that you can purchase. So it's only available when you are a doTERRA member and you're ordering using your loyalty rewards order program. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about, reach out and I can discuss that with you. Briefly, let me tell you what loyalty rewards program is, so that, let's see, it's at the bottom of I do a blog post now so that it's easier to share this information so that you can always refer back to it. So anytime I'm giving information and you want to know more, or you want to see the recipe that I'm talking about, just go to iambonicwoman.com and then blog. And every week when I do these trainings, I make a blog post and I put stuff in there. So a doTERRA membership. So when you order with an enrollment kit, you get a free membership. And normally that would cost, you could get that separately if you don't do an enrollment kit. If you did individual products, you could buy that membership for $35. So it's just like a Costco card. You pay that fee, and that gets you 25% off any products for an entire year. And so there's no minimum requirement or auto ship or anything. Once you have that membership, you can order once every 6 months. You can order once a week. You know, it doesn't matter. You get 25% off when you do order. And that's if you're using a standard order or a loyalty reward order, you get that 25% off. That's the same discount that I get. So even wellness advocates, we all get that same wholesale pricing. And then it renews once a year. It costs $25, but they send you a free 15 ml peppermint, which is $23 wholesale. So it's almost free to renew. And so the loyalty rewards program, which is how you can get Ravensara. So if you're fine that you order monthly or pretty frequently, then it's going to benefit you to use the loyalty rewards program, because not only do you get access to some of these specials and perks that they offer a few times a year, but also you're going to save money because you're going to get back points. You get back a percentage of your purchases that you can redeem for free product. And so that's the loyalty reward program. It's optional. It's voluntary. Okay. So it's free, but it's something that you have to opt into. And you set up your cart, and you can change anything in your cart at any time. You can cancel at any time. And so it's just a way for those of us that say use the supplements or the laundry soap or the cleaning supplies, or the deodorant or the toothpaste, the products that we use every month. If you're using the loyalty rewards program, then you can earn back points. So that's what that's for. So this month, the product of the month is Ravintsara. Now, it's not normally sold. You can't just go buy it. And you get it for free with a minimum of 125 PV, which stands for points value. And that's an order that you do in your loyalty rewards card. So that's how you get Ravintsara. So Ravintsara is in our Breathe blend. Breathe is the respiratory blend, and of course, very popular. It is one of the top 10 essential oils because it's so awesome. And it's the respiratory blend. So that's Ravintsara is in here, okay? So I ran out of Breathe when we were experiencing, what's been going around. And then my dog was sick with, he had a tumor in his sinus and had a hard time breathing. So we were using a lot of Breathe in this house. We were diffusing it, and I was putting it in my hands and then just setting it next to his nose so that he could smell it. And it was really helping him, keeping him comfortable. And so I went through all the Breathe in the house. I went through 2 bottles. And what I did was I took out that Ravintsara that I had gotten last year, was sitting on my shelf, and made up my own respiratory blend with the Ravintsara. So that's a really good use for Ravintsara, is to promote healthy breathing, open up those airways, right? So it's similar to eucalyptus, but it's milder. And the aroma can be described as a combination of camphor and eucalyptus. So it's both uplifting and energizing, again, respiratory. The leaf of the tree has been used in the Central Highlands of Madagascar as a folk remedy. So they make a tea from the leaves, and it's often used in the home when they need it. So I already told you that it's in our Breathe respiratory blend, helps promote feelings of clear breathing and open up those airways. So top uses for Ravintsara. Respiratory support, skin and surface cleanser, cleaning and refreshing benefits, like in the diffuser, and then relaxing for yoga and meditation, okay? All right, so who can use Ravintsara? So Ravintsara, I want you to think of it kind of like eucalyptus. It's an oil that is, we can't use it internally. We can only use it aromatically and topically. And then it's labeled, that it should be diluted. For sensitive skin, I'm going to say it should be diluted for all skin because it is a stronger oil. I have a eucalyptus story. Maybe I shouldn't tell it. So this was before doTERRA, before I knew anything about essential oils. My in-laws have been so far ahead of the game that they'd given me a bottle of eucalyptus. I didn't know what to do with it. It just smelled awesome. And I always had a lot of sinus stuff, so I put it in the bath and I poured a ton in there, made the water really hot, and then I went to sit in the water. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it was very, 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 very uncomfortable. And so what I want you to remember with Ravintsara is you want to dilute it. And yes, you can use it in the bath, but you will add it to the Epsom salt or a carrier oil or something that will dilute it before putting it in the water, because oil and water don't mix. It's going to rise to the top and sit on the surface. And yes, that's what my Tushy came into contact with. Okay, so if you're using it in the bath, you're going to apply it to a few drops of Epsom salt, and then you're going to run it under the water, and that will help it mix with the water. Okay, so you want to remember that when you're using it with sensitive skin, young, elderly, right? Dilute. And we can dilute with a carrier oil. So carrier oil is a vegetable-based oil. We love fractionated coconut oil because it doesn't stain, it doesn't smell, and it absorbs really nicely into the skin. It doesn't reduce the effectiveness of the essential oil. It helps slow down absorption. And so that's what eases that sensitivity that you might feel on your skin. And so if anything bothers you, just add more carrier oil. If you don't have fractionated coconut oil, you can use another vegetable-based oil like argan oil, jojoba, sweet almond oil. Okay. And then, so especially with littles and senior, you want to be sure to dilute. So Ravintsara is sourced in Madagascar, and it's steam distilled from the leaves and the twigs of the cinnamon camphora tree. And they only use the leaves and the stems. And so the trees are not cut down and are allowed to grow. And they can harvest this oil year round. So the climate and the soil that the plant is grown in impacts its chemistry. This is really interesting. The same tree, cinnamon camphora tree, it's grown in different regions. It actually it didn't start out in Madagascar. It actually started out in China. And when it's grown in China, in that climate, in that soil, it gives us hoe wood and hoe leaf essential oils. When it's grown in Madagascar, it gives us Ravintsara oil. Interesting, right? Okay, so you know what essential oils are: volatile aromatic compounds found in plant seeds, barks, flowers, and trees. Their pure essential oils are 50 to 70 times more potent than herbs. So that's why we talk a lot about dilution, and because they're so potent when they are pure. So how can we use them aromatically? So you can use it straight in the palm of your hand and you can smell it. Breathe it in. You can smell it straight from the bottle. You can add it to a diffuser. Here we go, diffuser. You just put the drops in there. And then when you fill the water, you want to just go to the fill line. A lot of times when these don't work, it's because we've overfilled them or there's not enough water in there. Something to know. And then make sure your lid is on right before you hit start. I have one that won't work if the lid's not on tight. We can make a room spray. It's a restoring oil, so we can inhale it to restore courage and fearlessness. Pretty awesome. Diffuse it with peppermint and tangerine. We can add a few drops to a sinus steamer, and that's when we heat up a cup of water. We add oils like On Guard, oregano, tea tree, and then use a towel to make like a tent so that the steam, we inhale it. So you can add Ravintsara to that. Add it to the shower if you want to open up those airways. Diffuse with lavender and vetiver at bedtime. So I have some diffuser blend recipes on the website. Let's see, topically. Okay, so topically, I talked a lot about being careful with this particular oil because it is stronger. And if you're applying it topically with a citrus oil, you don't want to go in the sun, or you don't want to apply that oil. If it has a citrus in your blend, don't apply it to skin that's going to be exposed to the sun within 12 hours so that you don't get a photosensitivity rash. Okay, so I talked about the bath. You want to use what we call an emulsifier, which would be another oil, like a bath wash or Epsom salt, before you run it under the water. You can add a drop to your facial cleanser for increased cleansing. For respiratory support, you can use it straight onto your chest with some carrier oil, such as fractionated coconut oil, and just rub it on your chest. For lymph support during exercise, rub 1 to 2 drops along with the carrier oil and put it on the bottom of your feet and the sides of your neck before cardio exercise. And then for topically, for your muscles, you can make a massage blend with copaiba and wintergreen, and then rub that in where you need it. So I have some roller blend recipes on the website. DIY cleansing spray. So you can, in a spray bottle, in a 16-ounce spray bottle, 1 1/4 cup white vinegar, 1 3/4 cup distilled water, 10 drops of Ravintsara, 10 drops of tangerine or another citrus like grapefruit or lemon that cuts through grease. Add those oils, add the water, the vinegar, shake, spray, and wipe down. You can use it for a surface cleanser. Now you can make a hand cleansing mist. The little, I didn't have it with it. You know, you can buy the little 30 ml spray bottles in the back office. And so put like 5 drops of Ravintsara in there, add some distilled water, and then just shake and spray when you want to cleanse your hands. I have a cool recipe, spring rain room spray. It sounds like it smells yummy. Okay, 10 drops of Ravintsara, 5 drops of wild orange, and 5 drops of eucalyptus. Add to a spray bottle, and then fill the rest with distilled water, and then you just want to shake it before you spray it. Okay, so what makes doTERRA Ravintsara different? Kind of back to what I talked to earlier, how depending on where the tree is grown, you get a different chemistry and you get a completely different essential oil from that tree. And so where it's grown impacts the chemistry of that oil. Purity impacts potency, and potency relates to how effective an oil is and the consistency that you're going to get from that oil. So what's cool about doTERRA oils, there's a batch number on the bottom. And so you can go to source.com, enter that batch number, and you can see exactly what's in that batch of essential oil, which is cool because then that verifies that you're using pure essential oils. So I already talked about the loyalty rewards. That's how you can get Ravintsara this month, or it's in the Breathe essential oil blend. I don't think it's in any other blends. But if you do get it, I just wanted to make sure that you knew how to use it, because sometimes these oils that they don't normally sell, you know, they kind of sit on our shelves because we're not sure how to use them. So if you want more ideas, let me know. If you're watching this and you have a use for Ravensara, please post below so that everybody else can learn how you use it and how they can maybe incorporate it into their routine. So thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, let me know. Happy Monday. Come back every week. I'm going to upload another video on another essential oil every week. And so I hope that you'll come back to learn more. You can subscribe to the channel to get notified every time there's a new training uploaded. If you are interested in getting started with essential oils and are already currently working with another wellness advocate, I would love to help you get started. So there's 2 starter sets that I recommend because they include the top 10 essential oils. And so they're going to include oils that you're going to use daily, and for most, the most common uses are going to be included in those sets. And not only is the price discounted to wholesale pricing, which is 25% off, you get that wholesale membership. And so for the next year, anytime you order, you will get 25% off. And then there's no auto ship. It works just like Costco or Amazon Prime. You just get the benefits when you want to order, if you want to order. And then the packages, the starter sets, come with a diffuser, and then they're also further discounted. So there's a lot of savings when you're first getting started. And then you have on hand things that you need for digestion, for respiratory, for skin, for mood, for sleep. That's all included in the starter sets. And so the Healthy Start set is, those are the 5 ml size, and there's about 85 drops in each bottle. So it's a significant amount of oil. And then the Healthy Essentials includes 15 ml size. And so these are triple the size. You get 250 drops approximately per bottle. And they both come with diffusers. So either way, however you choose to get started, let's do it. I'm here to help you along and teach you. And I do have a welcome kit and send you a bunch of additional freebies if you get started with me. So go to iambonnagoldman.com, sign up for the email so that you continue to get educated on these essential oils. If you want to get started, you can click on the Essential Oils tab, or you can go to my.doterra.com/Terry Foster and choose Become a Member. That's that wholesale membership. You're not entering any auto ship. It's normally a $35 fee. And when you get started with a starter set, they waive that fee. And so that's all that is. It's just giving you access to that 25% off. And then you will get continued support from me along the way. So I hope to see you here next week, and hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, I have a reminder for you. Take care of your body, because it's the only place you have to live.